Hello, hello, OFP Nation, and welcome to another episode of Forex Focus, where we talk all about mastering the art of trading by keeping a strong mindset.
Hello, everyone.
What we talk about today?
Today we are talking about something really important and really interesting, as always. But I like to say that almost on every episode because today we're going to talk about the resilience in the face of trading challenges. So I think it's going to be really interesting and important to talk about this.
Resilience. So who is with us today before we even start talking? Because we love talking to our OFP family. Agostinho. Yes. Hola, Agostinho.
Hello.
How are you?
Hello, good evening.
I just need to Google, how are you in Portuguese? So I can say it. Who else is with us today? Who else is with us today? Is it como vai? Agostinho, como vai? How are you?
Let us know, please.
Let us know.
So we can learn maybe some Portuguese.
Yes, we need to learn Portuguese for Agostinho.
Yes.
Oh, man. I am really excited to talk to you guys about resilience because my entire trading career is, for me personally, has been all about resilience. Estao tranquilo. All right, tranquilo. Me gusta, me gusta. Estoy tranquila, chillaxing. I know, I understand. It's like Spanish, Agostinho.
It's similar.
It's very similar to Español.
It is. It is.
Tranquilo means the same thing in Spanish. Tranquilo, tranquila.
Yes.
So lo mismo. All right. Well, whoever is joining us, please say hello. Talk to me and Andrea. We love connecting with you guys. Otherwise, then, it's boring. So.
And, I think it's maybe in my personal opinion, one of my favorite things to always read what you guys write. And I love your opinions based on everything that we talk about here. So.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Don't be shy, please.
Shy. All right. Well, with that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to dive into today's topic. We're going to talk about resilience and trading. So, Andrea, are you ready?
Yes. Are you ready?
Estoy lista.
Perfecto. Okay. So, the first question that I have for you, like I usually do, I prepare some questions based on the topic that we are talking about in, on every single episode. So, the first question that I have is, what is resilience in the context of trading? So, straight to the point.
Straight to the point. Resilience is just your ability to see something through, right? It's like an ability to keep going and not give up. I mean,
just that.
That's how I see it. Your ability to just keep going in the face of adversity, which if you've been trading for any amount of time, you know that you need a lot of resilience in trading. So
I'm sure you do. Okay, and then why is resilience crucial for a successful trader?
I would say that resilience is crucial. I mean, in life, anytime you want to do something that's worthwhile, anything that's worth doing, it's going to require a certain level of resilience. In terms of trading, for most traders, I don't know if you guys know this, right? But there is this statistic that goes around that says 90% of traders fail. Okay.
Yeah.
So the question becomes then, when you make a decision to start trading, when you make a decision to embark on this journey, what makes you think that you are going to be a part of the 10% that make it? 90% don't. That's majority of the people who get into this game. 90% fail. So what makes you think you're going to be a part of the 10% who don't? What makes you different? I really believe that resilience plays a major role in whether or not someone is in the 90% or in the 10%. And it's necessary because trading is simple, but it's not easy, I guess. It's challenging. It's not an overnight success. It's not a get rich quick scheme.
Yeah.
It's not something that you just start today and you're like, I just made 100K. It doesn't work that way. It will never work that way. It's very rare, if if anything. So this is one of those journeys where if you make a decision to pursue trading, you really have to have the mindset of, okay, I'm doing this. And I don't care if it takes me 10 years to find success. Because I know on the other side of that 10 years, my life is never going to be the same, right? I usually tell people, right, because sometimes people don't like to make decisions. I just want to throw this in here. Sometimes people don't like to make decisions to do something because they're afraid of how long it's going to take. For example, some people are like, I don't want to go to a 4-year college or a 4-year university, because it's going to take 4 years. And in 4 years, I'm going to be 38.
Mm-hmm.
As for me, right? I'm going to be 38 years old. Who wants to finish college when they're almost 40? But the thing is, whether you do it or whether you don't, time is still going to pass. 4 years is still going to pass, and you're still going to be 4 years older. So it really
Yes.
doesn't matter. The difference between you making the decision to do it and stick with doing it and not is if you do it, at the end of that time, you're going to find success. If you don't do it, you're still going to be in the same place you were all this time with no change, with no progress. So we have to ask ourselves those questions. If I never do this, if I never stick it out, even if it takes me 5, 10 years, right? Will
Mm-hmm.
my life look any different? So that's why you need resilience in trading, guys. You need to understand that for most of us, this is a long-term thing.
Okay, well, now that you've said that, I want to ask something, like to add something to that question, that concept about resilience. How does resilience differ from other trading qualities like discipline or risk management? Like what makes it different?
I mean, I see discipline as just your ability to be consistent with your routine, your goals, um, you know, and risk management, of course. That's really, that's just your ability to um, manage your risk properly when you're trading so
Mm-hmm.
that you can maintain your profitability over time. But even with those qualities, you're still going to have time. Like even with having discipline in your routine, discipline in how you trade, even with having proper risk management, there are still going to be times where this journey will really test your patience because you're going to have specific goals that you really want to make happen. Like everyone has their own vision of how they want their life to be. You
Of
know,
course.
I know I'm not the only person, and you guys can share with us in the comments if you want to share. I want to know, like, when you envision your life as a successful trader, what do you see? You know, what do you see for yourself? But the thing is, when we have these visions of what we see for ourselves, we also want it like now. And if it's not happening now, we start to get discouraged. We start to lose patience. And this is where resilience is different. Resilience is different than having discipline or different than having risk management because even in those times when you're being consistent or when you are applying risk management, when you're being tested in your patience because you're not reaching your goals as quickly as you want, or your dream life isn't manifesting as quickly as you want, and you're being tempted to just say, ugh, never mind, this is not for me. Resilience is that thing that's going to keep you going. It's that thing that is going to keep you in the driver's seat and keep pushing on the gas.
I love that. I love that. Like that metaphor. Yeah, because it's really important not only to have discipline and risk management, but also have the, like the strength to be resilient. So keep that in mind, guys. And now, what are some practical techniques for building resilience in trading specifically?
Yeah. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the CEO of OFP really loves like mindfulness techniques. And in the Discord community, he shares a lot of mental coach tips on mindfulness and visualization, the power of visualization. So that's one thing that I think about, which I think you had a question you wanted to ask me too, Andy, about mindfulness and meditation. But
yeah,
listen, I can't tell you guys how real and true this is. As a matter of fact, I'm going to write a name in the chat for all of you, okay? Hold on. I'm going to do it right now. Mindfulness, yes, sir.
Mindfulness and meditation.
If you don't know about it, you better go find out about it. So, okay. I just put a name of an author in the chat, everyone. The name of the author is Neville Goddard. Neville Goddard. Has anybody ever heard of him? Tell me in the chat if you've ever heard of Neville.
Yes, please do.
Andy, have you ever heard of Neville?
I think I have, but like a long time ago. Yeah.
Neville
when I was
Goddard.
interested in, like mindfulness and meditation.
Nope. Okay, go look him up on YouTube.
I will.
Go type in that name on YouTube. You'll see a bunch of videos of like audio books of Neville Goddard. He talks about a lot of things when it comes to mindfulness, when it comes to your mindset, when it comes to meditation and visualization, and getting yourself in a state where you really believe that your success is already happening for you, and the power that has to really really impact how you approach your trading in a very positive way. Ruggiero, our CEO, is really big on mindfulness techniques, meditation, and visualizing your success, visualizing how you approach the markets, calm, collected, all of that. And he shares a lot of those tips inside of the Discord community. So if you haven't checked out the mental coach tips channel in our Discord, please do, because he shares a lot of good stuff in there. So that's one thing that I think about. Another thing that I think of, tracking your progress.
Okay.
And Barry, if Barry were here, I know Barry would say this. This is why I wrote this down. This is for you, Barry.
Hello, Barry. If you're watching this, we do.
We do. It's not the same when Barry's not here. So tracking your progress and revisiting the success you've had in the past can also help you with maintaining, that resilience and bouncing back. Right. When you're having a tough time and you're feeling like quitting and giving up, just kind of looking back and reminding yourself of the success you've had, and always remembering that, okay, if I've had this success before, then I can repeat it. I have the ability to repeat this success. And also just revisiting what you were doing then. Maybe, kind of what was your system? What was your approach to the markets at that time that brought you that kind of success? And then kind of repeat those things as well. Lastly, I would say community support. And your network.
Yes.
There's a saying that goes, your network is your net worth, I think.
Yeah.
Your
Mm-hmm.
network is your net worth. I believe that wholeheartedly. Just making
Yeah.
making sure that you have a strong community of traders that you're connected with and that you talk to personally, um, to help you stay on track and not give up.
Yes. So please always remember to that it's really important to have a community and also build resilience in this industry, because it's not just like numbers and like candles. It's much deeper than that. So that's why we do this. We do this kind of content for everyone here in the OFP community to always get some more information, for more valuable information for your trading journey. So
Yeah,
yes.
absolutely.
I think there are some questions in the chat. I don't know if you want to look them up, Rhea.
Okay. Gath says, uh, I am not a gambler in trading, but I lose to the market even after doing it right. Is there anything I'm doing wrong? Gath, there could be a lot of things you might be doing wrong. But without analyzing your trade, it would be difficult to identify what those things are. Um, Maybe, there could be something um off with your timing as far as when you're choosing to enter or exit your trades. Um, it could also be maybe your stop losses might be too tight. So maybe your stop losses are too tight, like you're not giving yourself enough room for price to move. And you're getting stopped out if you are getting stopped out. So it really is just a matter of kind of analyzing your trades, to kind of see what could possibly be happening. My advice would be to try back testing your strategy if you haven't already. So whatever your strategy is, spend some time to look at how your strategy and the market go together. I would say look at the last 30 days, even like maybe the last month and a half, and walk through your strategy in the market over the last month and a half, and see how consistently it plays out. That might help give you an idea of how to better execute your strategy and your trades. So that's something to think about, but I can't give you an exact answer of what you're doing wrong without analyzing your trades, if that makes sense. Agostino says, one thing that keeps me alive in the market is the confidence that I believe things can change and things can happen. Belief is so important.
Yep.
If you don't believe in yourself, in anything, then, you'll quit before you ever see success. That's one thing that I can say about Agostino, is that he shows up all the time. You are consistent. And
Mm-hmm.
so as long as if you maintain that, your trading will definitely grow and get better and better.
Remember that consistency is key, guys.
Is it? It is.
It is. Well, now that you've said some things about the importance of meditation and mindfulness and how it can help improve resilience, then can you share a personal story about a time when resilience helped you overcome a trading challenge?
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, it took me a long time to find success in trading.
Mhm.
I had the dream to make it happen, but I didn't really make money in the market until after 7 years of trying. So for those who don't know my story, by the way, if you don't know my story, our very first podcast episode is me sharing my story. So if you ever want to go back to our first podcast episode and kind of check that out and learn more about my story, feel free, go do that. I think the thing that kept me going was just my reason why I wanted it so bad. When you have family that you love, you have kids, parents, it makes a huge difference because you're not just doing it for yourself, but you're doing it for somebody you love. For me, it was all about wanting to create a life for my son that maybe I didn't have. And also just wanting to teach my son about perseverance, right? That you don't give up on your goals, you don't give up on your dreams. Guys, the people we love are watching us. They're watching you. They're watching to see if this trading thing that you're doing is really going to be anything. They're watching. But your perseverance is speaking a lot. It's saying a lot to them, and when you finally do find that success that you dream about finding, then it's like, wow, you're teaching people something without really teaching them, just by your actions, if that makes sense. The decisions that you make speak a lot to the people around you who are watching and who are paying attention, even if they don't say anything. And this is especially true for our children, for those of us who have kids. We teach our kids so much by showing up every day for our goals, for our dreams, and not giving up on those goals or those dreams. So for me, it was just remembering why I'm doing this and who am I doing this for. That really helped me keep going. And honestly, I probably would have given up if I didn't have a mentor. I had a mentor come into my life that just that lit fire under my butt. She just came in. She came in and she lit fire under me. And I'm so grateful for her. So mentors, guys, that support matters.
I love it. I love your personal story, because I think for anyone that is watching and maybe can relate to your story, or like when they had a problem and they needed resilience to overcome a trading challenge, that's why we have this community. So please, if you have any story similar to Rhea's or any other where resilience helped you to overcome any challenge, please let us know, because this is always inspiring for everyone that is watching this podcast. Please do. We will be happy to listen to your stories. And okay, now I think my next question, I think you can answer it. You can answer it too, Rhea. Because, okay, like what are some examples of successful traders who have demonstrated remarkable resilience? I think you can answer it with
Agostinho demonstrates perfect resilience.
Yes. And
he
also
does
you.
not give up.
And also you.
And me. I mean, most traders who, if they didn't get paid from trading after 7 years, they probably would have quit.
Well, yeah.
They would have been like, oh, I can't believe I'm still doing this almost 10 years later and I haven't made no money.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Well, then, yeah.
I can't think of anybody like off the top of my head right now. I can't think of anybody off the top of my head right now, but I will say that I do know that some of the most successful traders that you do hear about, they had similar stories to me.
Okay.
Where it took them a while, to really find real success. I know trader, there's a trader who's been doing this for over 20 years and I highly respect him. But yeah, it took him 7 years also.
7 years.
Yeah. I mean, everybody's story is different. I'm not saying it's going to take you 7 years, whoever's watching this. I'm just saying, remember, 90% of traders fail. So remember that.
Well, now I know that we mentioned this, the importance of this, but just to finish it, with my questions and to like give a closure to this episode. Well, at least my questions. What role does a strong support network play in building and maintaining resilience?
It's everything, in my personal opinion.
Okay.
I it's everything. That's all I can say. If you don't, if you don't have a strong support system, there's this saying, there's this proverb that says two are better than one, right?
Mm-hmm.
For if
Yes.
one falls down, the other one is there to help pick them up. But woe to the man who falls and does not have someone there to pick him up. Okay. I can't tell you how true that is. And I know you guys got to know this. If you're a lone wolf in trading, I feel bad for you because who are you going to turn to help you analyze your trades when you're having a hard time and say, hey, bro, or hey, sis, right? Can you help me analyze my trades? Because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know why I'm not finding consistency. I don't know what I'm missing. It took for a person to look at my trades and say, Rhea, you have some inconsistency with your risk management. If you just make this little tweak here with your risk management, you'll start seeing more consistent profitability. It was the most simple tweak, the most simple change. And it changed so much in my trading. It seemed so small, but it made such a huge difference in my trading. But it took another person to be able to be like, oh, well, this is where if you just change this, right? So I think having somebody have your back, having traders, having a network of traders. Guys, come on, we have an entire Discord community. You should be connecting with other traders, and it shouldn't be just to gossip about OFP, because I know y'all like to do that. Okay. But okay. But it should be like y'all should have the mentality of I'm connecting with you and I'm connecting with you and I'm connecting with you because I know that if I have a strong circle of other traders around me in those times when I feel like quitting and giving up, you guys are not going to let me give up. You guys are going to come in and say, oh, no. We need to fix this because you're going to get your payout. You're going to reach your inconsistency score. You're going to do this. I don't understand why not more of you support each other. So
it's really important.
It's everything. Having a network is everything. Somebody said something in the comments, though. Let me see.
I think it's Agustinho. I love his comment.
What did you say, Agustinho? I believe I will create a millionaire community, change life, and completely in love with financial freedom. And that's why I'm doing this. Visualize that every day. Don't let that go. Like feel that in your energy, in your heart. Like it's already here. Like it already exists. I'm a millionaire. I have a millionaire community. I'm changing the lives of my people in my community in Angola. Definitely. To be honest, traders like it when successful traders lose money. It's how the community works, and almost everything valuable online is being sold for money. Then maybe you're I would say I don't entirely necessarily agree with that, because anybody anybody I've met in this industry personally, they've all had the heart to win and to see other people win. Like there's
Yeah.
nobody in my circle, Goth. I don't know what your real name is, so I'm gonna call you Goth, okay? But there's nobody in my circle that doesn't believe that everybody in their circle needs to eat. If I'm eating, you're eating. We're all eating. That's how this works. Because you get further in life by helping more people. That's just the way it works, right? You get more of what you want by helping other people get what they want. And so the traders in my community, that's how we all treat each other. There is enough abundance for everybody. There's no reason why I should want to see you lose. For what? Forex is $1 trillion market. Trillions. That exceeds the stock market. There's more money being cycled through the Forex market than there is in the stock market. So why am I worried about?
Yeah.
There's plenty. There's plenty for you, and there's plenty for me, and there's plenty for Agostinho, and there's plenty for Andrea. Andrea, we need to get you trading, okay?
Yes, I'm really interested.
Pronto.
Sí, subito. No, I am I'm actually really interested.
Guys, we should do it like a trading journey with Andrea, and just, that would be really cool, just to kind of see Andrea grow as a trader.
Yeah, like a social experiment, let's say.
A social experiment. Yeah. What do you guys think? Do you think we should do a social experiment with Andrea?
I can be, I don't know how to say it, but like the experiment thing, like in Spanish we say el conejillo de Indias.
I wouldn't know how to translate that into English.
Let me look for it. It's just like a experiment.
Okay.
In English. I don't know how to say this. English.
It sounds like you got to get yourself around some good people, my friend. That's all.
Guinea rabbit? Does it make sense? I'm going to send it in the chat. Well, it's just to like refer to someone to do like an experiment. No, it doesn't make sense, right? In English.
Dios mío.
Well, I just wanted to say, like, I can be some sort of like experiment to see, and so you guys can see like a newbie trader.
That would be, let us know if you guys want to see me and Andrea do that.
I would love to, honestly.
It would be so funny. Oh my gosh. I could just imagine you freaking out when you first start. Like, Oh, we have to do it with real money too. So because it's a different feeling when you're trading with real live money and you're like, I'm gonna lose my money.
Yes. I don't want to.
Do you have anything else for me, Andrea?
No, I just asked all of my questions.
Beautiful. Yes. Well, everyone, it has been such a pleasure hanging out with you guys and talking about just finding your resilience in your trading journey. I don't know how long, those of you who are with us live, I don't know how long you guys have been trading. Whether you've been trading for 3 months, 3 years, whatever the case may be, just remember that this is a marathon. It's not a sprint.
Mm-hmm.
Tell her to trade gold. You know what? I'm starting to trade gold, and I gotta tell you, I'm falling in love
with gold.
And I'm not just trading gold in Forex, but I'm also trading gold in the futures market too. which I really love trading it in the futures market. So yeah, I guess we can talk. Well, but here's the thing. I don't recommend gold for a new trader though, because of the volatility.
Okay,
We'll start you off with something easy.
I'm just going to trust you, because I'm.
See, that's what God said. He said it mess with your psychology. We don't want to do that. We don't want to freak Andrea out now. We don't want to make her quit in like her first week.
Like, the first hour.
Her first hour of trading. I don't know why I'm doing this.
It will mess your psychology. Well, okay. I wouldn't like that to happen to me, honestly.
All right, guys. We appreciate you being here with us, hanging out with us. Yes, I know, Agostinho. I know. We appreciate you guys for being here with us. This is a marathon, not a sprint. We're here because we all have a long-term vision, right? Agostinho's ready to be a millionaire. Heck, I don't really care if I'm a millionaire. I just don't want to, worry about money ever again. So maybe I will be a millionaire. Who knows? Manifest it. But resilience is such an important attribute for us to have in our trading journey. So definitely, guys, keep persevering and remember your why and don't give up on your dreams, your goals. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your family. If you guys got any value from this today, be sure to give us a big thumbs up on YouTube. If you have not subscribed or hit the notification bell, go ahead and do that so that you can be the first to be notified when we go live. And Andrea?
Guys, okay, just remember to always stay sharp, keep a winning mindset, and remember that with Forex Focus, success is just one trade away.
Just one trade away.
Don't forget that.
Don't forget that. We will see you guys next Monday.
Yes.
But you guys have a successful trading week.
And
we'll see you again soon.
Bye, guys.